has Bluebird been impacted by the virus?
Yes, I think the coronavirus COVID-19 pandemic has impacted various businesses in Indonesia. And we have the president in Indonesia have identified several sectors that are heavily impacted by COVID-19. And one of it is the tourism and transportation. So the whole industry is really impacted, unfortunately, especially us as the passenger transport. But also the reality is, even though people need to stay at home, they still need to have their daily needs, every single day. So we have been pivoting from just a passenger transport to more of delivery services and kind of one type of logistics services company.
What percentage of your workers have been impacted? How many of them are not working right now?
The drivers?
That's right.
Okay. Yes. So some of our drivers, because of the relationship, some of our drivers are not working. So some of them choose to just not working for a while. But we are still taking care of our drivers who are still in operations with us, because a lot of people still need to move from one place to another place. For example, we're supporting the medical personnel who are handling the COVID-19 in certain hospitals. So a lot of those medical personnel are still using our services. It is in a way we have to take care of our drivers in the way of, for example, we're giving them free masks, we're giving them the glove, and then we're giving them the alcohol disinfectant spray, so that we're giving them we're asking them to always look after their hygiene factor, their health, physical distancing, all the things that we need to do in order to prevent ourselves to get the virus into ourselves. But and we also give free meals for our drivers, and we have been giving like free rides for the drivers who choose not to work. So we've been trying to help however we can to make sure that our drivers are contented. Of course, the revenue is impacted. That means also their income is impacted. At this moment, the government is trying to give support. They're giving us support in several ways. One of it is, for example, the police. They're giving training for our drivers, and for the drivers who come to the training session, they will be given meals. They will be given amount of money so that they can bring back home and things like that. So we're working together with our government to support our what they call the drivers or the non-formal workers. So we are trying to, as a company, we do our best, and also we're giving opportunity for the wives of drivers, which is part of Kartini Bluebird, because we need a lot of masks. So now they're the main producers of our reusable masks. So that way, we can also create an economy also from their homes. So we're trying to help to maintain our drivers' life or needs fulfilled by doing different things, because the reality is there are not many people going around. Most of the people, especially in Jakarta and surrounding area, they just stay in their homes. A lot of offices are closed, so there are not that many movement at all of people, but the movement of goods. So that's where we're targeting our revenue from.
What kind of impact will that have on your earnings in the first half?
Our earnings?
That's right.
Okay. It has impacted our earnings in the first half, but because we're a public company, we cannot really reveal how much yet. It will be announced very soon, because the first half will be announced, I think, by June or July. So it does impact us. But as I mentioned, at this moment, we're doing a lot of piloting, working together with e-commerce companies, with logistics companies, even with companies, distribution companies, or commercial goods companies, because they're also pivoting because a lot of their physical shop has to be closed. So now they're focusing on the online distribution. So we're working together with them. So hopefully, because we just introduced the new service, which is called berkirim, like bird delivery. So we hope to be able to start getting the impact of these new services after the first semester, because at this moment we're investing in the system, we're investing in the sales, and things like that. So the number is down, the revenue. So because the number is down, we have done a lot of cost efficiencies as well. Not just cost cutting, but really the business process efficiencies. We're looking into the whole business in a new, different way, and we're prioritizing which system that we're going to invest now, technology-wise, and which one that we're going to invest later on. Some system we'll postpone investment in the new system we postpone, but some system we're actually make it earlier because of this new opportunity that comes out, as I mentioned earlier. So we're still balancing, but yes, the first semester, our revenue is very much impacted.